You make it down there. And so you make it down to the cabins, and there are 5 doors on your left and 5 doors on your right.
Okay. I hear anything coming from any of the rooms?
Rodney, would you be making any noise? Well,
Why should I?
you know, here's my rod. You're like tapping it against anything.
You put your hand on your immovable rod, you know?
Shut up, Henry!
Oh.
This is how you can tell we're getting comfortable.
Yeah, Rodney's getting very comfortable.
Oh, shut up!
Moving
At
Anyway.
at the very least, actually, give me a perception check, Sly. Okay, you saw the second door from on the right from the end of the hall. So like the fourth door on the right from where you're standing, it just closed. Like just
Okay.
as you were going down, you just kind of heard the latch close.
Okay. I don't have any other leads, so hear what's going on the other side of the door.
That fourth one.
Hmm.
Lucius, what are you doing in your room?
Probably going to sleep.
Okay. You just hear the sound of covers going over someone.
I see under any of the doors.
With your thieves' tools, you can. Yes, you kind of have a little mirror you can kind of like peer into, and these are like kind of like crappy doors, so you can just kind of like, you know, put your little mirror underneath and see what's in there.
Okay, I am going to do so.
Okay. So I'll let Lucius do a perception check.
Oh no. Okay, Lucius, make a perception check.
Yes, I make a perception check. Gee, I wonder how this is gonna go.
Okay, so Sly, you look into this room and there's just Baneri just flops onto his bed. Or you don't really know his or her.
Yeah, my character looks
Yeah.
like a girl, so you probably can't tell.
Checking the fifth door on this side.
The fifth door? Okay. Okay, so you... Oh, wait, let me do a... Okay. What is your... I guess there's no passive stealth. Yeah, that's probably good enough. That's not going to see you. When you look into this room, you... give me a nature, yeah. Or nature or history, your choice.
Who are you talking to?
Sly.
The governs history again, isn't it? Intelligence.
Yeah, it's an intelligence check.
Yeah. Just in case you're proficient in one of those. Okay. So you see a mythical Pokemon in there. It's a Meloetta. And like I've said in past ones, in past sessions, these are kind of like celebrities in this world. So seeing that is, you're maybe taken a little aback by it. But that's what you see in the room.
Back to the third door then, and look under that one.
Okay, third door on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see who you're looking at. Oh, that's easy. Oh man, you might be in some trouble here.
Ooh.
Lucius should know whose room this is.
Oh boy.
Give me a stealth roll, or no, sleight of hand, because you're using you're using a tool right now.
You might want to roll high.
Oh boy. Oh!
Well, now what happens?
Okay, as you're you have your thieves' tools under this door, and you're kind of like looking in, the door opens, and you are confronted with this houndour with sunglasses on.
Uh-oh. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
And she's just kind of staring at you. Well, you can't really get a read on her because of sunglasses, which is weird because it's dark right now, but she's wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably having kind of a deer in the headlights moment right now.
She says, she doesn't say anything to you. In fact, she just slams the door in your face.
Just gonna kind of.
No. Can I do anything right this moment?
Yeah, if you're awake, you hear a door slam. I guess Lucius is next door, so he hears a door slam too.
Right, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing, and I'm gonna open my door. Because I heard the door slam.
Okay, and what are you doing, Lucius?
I'm just. Can you give me a couple seconds? Shoot. I'm gonna open my door and check out there too.
Okay. Everyone else is asleep, or you're just in the fetal position, right, Rain?
Yeah, I didn't go to sleep. I'm just in the fetal position.
Then yeah, you probably hear this too. You hear a loud door slam, as if to get attention.
I'm not gonna like leave the room, but I'm just gonna like take a glance, like open the door and take a glance.
Okay, so you all see this zigzagoon you picked up just sitting there with a little mirror in his hand, or his paw.
Would I happen to recognize this mirror?
You recognize it as a thieves' tool.
Sly? What on earth are you doing here? What are you doing?
Actually.
What on
Is
earth
it-
are you doing with that in your hand? And I close the door right behind me.
You see you saw Rodney was in the first door to the left. If that's worth anything.
Yeah. I'm
How's he gonna talk his way out of this one?
actually gonna go and knock on his door.
He's
I'm
outside
already
though.
out here in the
Yeah,
hallway.
Oh, I thought
No, he went back
I
inside.
thought you went back in. My mistaken.
No, I didn't went back in. I closed the door behind
Oh, okay. You closed the door behind, so you're still in the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay, but Rain is peering, and Lucius, I think, opened the door.
Yeah, I opened the door to check outside.
This is a
Actually
little
looking
weird.
for you.
What?
Thought I actually. I'm gonna look around and is noticing what's going on right now.
Right now, you just see that Bunary you were actually looking at a few seconds ago, out in the threshold of his door. Give me a perception check if you see Rain. He would be to the right of the room you were just looking at. Yeah, you see like a little Piplup beak peering out of that room, second to the right.
To I'm gonna turn to Rodney and say, "Hey,
Yeah, what?
you mind need to talk to you?
Huh.
Mind
I think this is the perfect time to start talking right now. I mean, I think I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to steal something, aren't you?
you know all about that, wouldn't you?"
Game knows game.
I'm wondering if there's a certain incident you remember. Oh,
Incident. What are you talking about?
4 years ago. Um,
4 years ago?
Rodney, your mind goes back, and you remember in your earlier days, you were kind of adopted by this group of thieves for your talent for picking locks. And you were the getaway one time for one of their bigger jobs, and you totally ditched them and ran away because you got scared. But at this at the same time, you do not know who this Zigzagoon is. Like, you don't know how he would even know that information.
Wait a minute. How would you know anything about my past? Who
Oh,
the heck
come
are
on,
you? Who are
Rodney.
you working for?
I never forget a face. I'm kind of disappointed in you. You forgot me. My illusion.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
That's not what I was expecting.
so you all watch as this Zigzagoon you just met transforms. Just kind of this energy dissipates over him, and he turns into this fox-like Pokemon, this black fox-like Pokemon, with kind of a red tuft on his.
Oh my god.
Zorak.
No, wait. Zork or Zorua?
Zorua.
Zorua, thought so.
But now you instantly recognize him, Rodney, as the kind of your leader at the time, who was in that job you kind of ditched.
Ah! Oh,
And
goodness gracious.
you know his name is Phantom, and he's kind of like this really methodical tactician of a leader of this group of thieves. And he's really good at what he does for obvious reasons.
Oh, you mother lover. What is your plan here?
Well, first and foremost, even realize what I lost because of you. You didn't have the backbone to be there when you were needed. Realize what I lost?
What you lost?
Everything.
You lost everything because I decided to turn my back because I realized what I was doing was wrong.
No. You... Oh, so you have morals now. That's what it is. Going on with you? You're a coward.
I am not a coward. I just know when I have to do no choice but to back away from something I know is wrong. I did it because I thought that the treasure was worth the expense. But after, well, the incident, I kind of started having second thoughts. And that's why I left.
Right. Dependable.
Not dependable.
And almost like deja vu, you hear Pluck screaming his brains out.
Pluck?
Yeah, Pluck the Murkrow. One who sits in the crow's nest.
It's going like, Captain!
Alert! 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 And you witnessed that whole thing go on, Lucius and Rain.
I'm not sure how to process this.
And you hear, I guess, yeah, you hear Pluck screaming too.
I kind of get caught off guard by that. I'm like, what?
Look, should give me a Constitution roll. See if it wakes you up, Henry.
Henry. Oh.
Yes, you, Henry.
Yes, I'm a Henry. Yes. Constitution is -1. 18 -1 is 17.
You are awoken by your feathery friend Pluck screaming his brains out. Alert! Alert!
Oh, I was just having a dream of. I'd rather not bring that up.
So, Phantom, do you want to settle this right now, or do you want this to wait?
Honestly, know that I care.
You don't really care.
But
Mm-hmm.
after all this, oh man, I'm only hearing my voice in the background and it's freaking me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear everybody's voices in the background.
What's the idea now? What's he gonna do?
I'm sorry. This might be my mic. I don't know.
Are we good now?
Go back to your life of cowardice if that's what you want.
It wasn't a life of cowardice. It was a life of adventure. A life of adventure without having to break any of the rules.
Oh, I guess you really are lost then, aren't you?
What on earth are you talking about? I am not lost.
Keep having fun. Remember, when the time comes,
I can't
down
hear
to
you.
Yeah, you keep cutting in and out,
Oh.
Dr. Goulamate.
my apologies. Again. Well, if you think this is what you want, so be it, but time comes you're gonna let everybody else here down as well, just like you did me.
We'll see about that. I'm not sure whether or not I'm just gonna stay there or I'm just gonna let him go.
You hear Pluck screaming. And by this time, people are actually coming out. And they're kind of like, they're going to the top deck, but they're kind of like taken back by you for a minute, Phantom. But everyone seems to be heading towards the top deck. In fact, that Houndour comes out too, and she looks you up and down, and then she just kind of goes off.